Welcome to Zonie Living. It's springtime in the Valley, and for many, that means blue skies, sunshine, and baseball. And this season, it's especially exciting because there are no COVID-19 restrictions, and there's no baseball lockout that delayed the games last year. The excitement can be felt at stadiums like Surprise Stadium, where the Arizona Diamondbacks are playing the Kansas City Royals today. City of Surprise Sports and Tourism Director Kendra Pettis takes us out to the ball game. Hi, Kendra.
Hi, how are you?
Hey, what an exciting day out there.
Yeah, we're really excited. We are in our second week of spring training right now, and we're just excited that baseball is back.
Yes, and we've got lots more to come. Kendra, on a spring training game like we have today, it must be difficult to choose a side when you're an Arizonan, but also supporting the Royals as the home team in Surprise for spring training.
Yeah, I am from Arizona, but I have been working for the City of Surprise and Surprise Stadium for about 17 years. So I would say I'm pretty converted to both the Royals and a Rangers fan by now.
On a typical year, and we haven't seen a typical year in a while, but typically attendance at Cactus League games in the Valley of the Sun can be between 1.7 and 1.9 million people. And a lot of those are from out of state. Kendra, what are you expecting this year?
Yeah, we've seen a really good response from our fans. They've been excited to come back. And so we're hoping to see numbers, close to 2019 or even higher than before. We're seeing some good fan participation and a lot of excitement. For the City of Surprise, we typically get about 200,000 people during February and March visiting, and we know about 60% of those are from out of state.
Yeah, and I know you guys have so many activities and promotions going on. Do you want to share a few of those?
Sure. So we really like to offer a variety of different promotions and activities for all of our fans. We have our family Sunday Funday family 4-pack. So it's 4 tickets, 4 drinks, 4 hot dogs, and 4 popcorns for only $44. And we offer that every Sunday. Kids also get to run the bases for free after the game. We have face painting, we have balloon making, really just offering kind of like a full family outing every Sunday. So we also offer a lot of other promotions for college students, military, first responders, and then we do a variety of different events throughout the season as well. We have, bring your dog to the park, different opportunities like that.
Oh, it sounds like so much fun. So every season, I try to get out to at least one spring training game. It's just part of being an Arizonan. And I love going out to Surprise. You all do such an amazing job and make sure everyone's having such a good time. I love the vendors and the activities. And with helmet nachos, did you say that? And cactus corn dog? That may have been in a conversation that you and I had earlier. Do you have a favorite baseball food?
Well, I thought since we're doing, Zonie Living and all about Arizona, we have it's called the Arizona dog.
Oh, yum.
And so it is, it's a traditional hot dog, but it's got a little bit of spin it's got cactus pico de gallo on it, and then like a spicy mustard that's homemade.
Wow, that sounds really good. Sometimes I think it's just better to order the signature dish, the special.
Yeah, it's fun, and, it's a little twist on it. And then to wash it down, we have the cactus margarita.
That looks big. That looks fun, refreshing.
Yes.
Very
so
good.
Those are two fan favorites here.
I love it. And what's the name of the hot dog again?
It's the Arizona dog.
Oh, that should be easy to remember. Well, I read that spring training has been part of the Arizona landscape since 1909, more than 100 years ago. The Cactus League was formed actually in the late 1940s, but before then, teams would often stop in southern Arizona towns and play games on their way back home from training in California. Well, Kendra, you have a beautiful stadium there in Surprise. The parking is great, and everyone out there is so happy and helpful. How long has spring training been part of Surprise, and what does it mean to everybody there, and the volunteers, the city, everyone that's part of it?
Yes, so this is our 21st year. And so, really when spring training started, Surprise was such a different town and a different community. We've grown in population over 100,000 since spring training has been here. The development has really grown. It's really had such a good economic impact for not just the city, but all of the businesses that are within the city, and it's helped our community really kind of get our name on the map. And it's really done a lot of things for just our city and our community as a whole. We have over 750 volunteers in our nonprofit organization, the Sundancers.
Wow.
And they have raised over $1 million in donations since our inception. And so all of that goes back into the Northwest Valley and back to youth sports or youth scholarships.
Boy, that is quite a team out there of volunteers that you have.
Yeah, it's great. We're really lucky to have, so many dedicated volunteers that, one, it saves a lot of operational costs for the city, but it also, we kind of look at them as our ambassadors, and they
Sure.
really help our fans have that fan experience here at the stadium, and they welcome, them to our city. So it's great for a tourism perspective as well.
Absolutely. And I feel like they are such great ambassadors when I've been out there. They're just fantastic. And I know the people that come to the spring training games also venture out, if they're from out of state or even in state on such beautiful spring days, venture out to other parts of Arizona. So I know the economic impact is not just the cities where the training is.
Yeah, so on a traditional year, the economic impact for the state of Arizona is over $644 million.
My goodness.
And so it's almost like having a Super Bowl or that level of event every single year. And so with those 10 stadiums, obviously we're bringing in economic impact during February and March, but we're also bringing in another $265 million throughout the entire year with other events, other tournaments. And a lot of those visitors that come in to see spring training will go to multiple cities to follow their team, but then they'll also take advantage of being in Arizona and go to the Grand Canyon, go up to Sedona or Flagstaff, and really, make it their vacation and spend a lot of time in Arizona. So those are great, impacts throughout the entire state.
Well, I was just thinking about that today. The weather is beautiful down in the valley, and then we have feet of new snow, like feet and feet and feet of new snow up in Flagstaff, only 2 hours away. So you can really get the best of both worlds. You can still enjoy winter sports and come down and enjoy spring and warmer weather sports down here easily.
Yeah, and I think that's one of the things, I think obviously most people that don't live in Arizona think of Arizona as the desert and come here for the sun and some of these larger events. But I think that's one of the great things about our state is that you can have such different experiences, 1, 2 hours, north or south can really make a difference here. And I think that's one of the things that a lot of visitors really grow to love when they do come and visit Arizona.
Well, it must be really fun to know you've got the Arizona Diamondbacks right behind you and the Kansas City Royals playing it out on the field. Describe what we might expect on a beautiful spring training day and surprise like today.
So really, spring training is so fun because, all the teams have hope and it's really about, kind of getting ready for the season and there you get to see a lot of up and coming players, but you also get to see some really famous players that you wouldn't normally get to see in Arizona because they're from, other teams. And so it's just a really fun atmosphere. It's very laid back. Everyone's usually happy and in a good mood. And, it's really kind of just about the experience. People are ready to enjoy the sun. They're ready to, eat the baseball food, enjoy a couple drinks, and just kind of enjoy an afternoon here. And so it's really a fun experience.
Can't wait. Well, any insight about spring training or the upcoming regular season for Major League Baseball? Now, I heard a tip. I hear that the Texas Rangers have signed some big name free agents, and a lot of people are anticipating the season to see how they'll do.
Yeah, so the Rangers have made some pretty big investments over the last couple years. And so that's exciting to see, how that will roll out into the full season. They signed Jacob deGrom, and, they've got some really big heavy hitters with Marcus Semien and Corey Seager. And so really some exciting things that should be happening, in the regular season. And we get to see some of that play out in spring training. So that's fun. On the Royals side, we have a lot of people talking about Bobby Witt Jr. And then we always have Salvador Perez, who's a huge just fan favorite for everyone. We also have kind of an interesting player this year, Logan Porter, who is on the Royals. Actually played baseball in Surprise. And
Oh, wow.
went to Valley Vista High School, which is literally like right next door to the stadium. So kind of a fun homegrown,
Wow.
get to see him playing with the Royals is kind of cool.
Oh, how much fun. Well, I know you're working today, but I hope you get to hang out at the stadium a little bit and enjoy the Diamondbacks and the Royals game this afternoon. Thank you so much for joining us. Thank you so much for your insight. Kendra Pettis, City of Surprise Sports and Tourism Director.
Thank you.
Such an exciting month in the Metro Phoenix area during spring training. For tickets to Surprise Stadium, the spring training home for the Texas Rangers and the Kansas City Royals, go to surprisestadium.com. Spring training is one of the big ways we usher in the beautiful spring weather in Arizona. This is true Zonie Living, business, adventure, and leadership. I'm Bonnie Stevens.